That the freeze. I'd rather marry a prostitute from Portugal than to marry a prostitute from Lekki.
Why? What's the difference?
Because in Lekki, I live in Lekki. Everybody I know live in Lekki. Why will I working with a woman where if I carry past where a day, you can tell me say, this girl, that my guy, don't bench him.
So you go just marry an Olooshoo from Portugal and avoid Portugal.
Avoid that for Port Harcourt, to get what you would do. Any of us we won't marry, we go carry the girl come where men sit down. Once you get anybody who sabi your girl, boy, you know they marry that girl again. You get one of my friend Izu. If Izu sabi girl where you won't marry, no marry. Only human hair, and you're making 500 million a year, does not mean that to someone who makes 500 million a day, you're doing well. So what happens is the ones that are worth, let's say the women that are worth $1 million want to marry men that are worth $100 million. The women that are worth 1 million naira want to marry men that are worth 100 million naira. Constantly, what we're saying is that women look upwards in the dating ladder. Women look upwards in the dating ladder, while men look downwards in the dating ladder. Why? Because men are domineering in nature. They want to go to where they will dominate.
That I agree. Yeah, that is true.
They want to go to where they will dominate. Let's stop saying these things like we don't know the truth. However, for men like us that have evolved, I have said it severally. If you no get money, no near me. If you no get money, no near me. Any girl that I'm dating in this world will not get money. Just nothing. I just play with the play. Because it's time for us men to start demanding for these standards that you women demand for. If your mama the fry akara, go marry man we have papa, man we have mama the fry akara.
John, you are Mr. John. Sorry, you are kind of like it's not all women.
But you just said
some women
you cannot date a broke guy.
But I wanted to explain that part. If he's broke today, does not mean he's going to broke forever, right? So you need to see, like, if you are dating somebody, it's not all about, everything is not all about money, you know. If you see that person, you are,
you are shifting the goalpost. You use your own mouth to say that you cannot date a broke guy.
Yeah, but
and now you are trying to justify yourself.
No, is it really broke? There is like, okay, wait now. Bros, wait, let me explain. There are some people that have, this is just like I'm just trying to explain something. So there are some people that have like 10,000 euro in their bank account, they are broke. For them, that is them being broke, you know. And you will see some people have 1,000 euro in their account, they are okay. Like for them, they are not broke. So that is why I said, like, if it's not broke, like it can still bring something on the table. I will still give him. Why I would date him?
You said,
like, I believe in him.
You said,
I believe that tomorrow, I believe that his tomorrow will be better than his today, because we all started from somewhere, right? Especially if your father is not a Dangote, meaning you started from somewhere. So yeah, if
Madam, all this story you are telling,
rich,
because you don't hook yourself. I asked you, can you date a broke guy? And you said no.
BF. Yes, I say no. I say no.
Let me help you define broke. Being broke is a relative statement. There is no one person that is broke.
Somebody said there is broke and there is broke.
Madam, let me land. There's no one person that is broke, but being broke is relative. To some people, you are broke. To some people, you are wealthy.
That is what I said.
And that is where I said, or that is why I said, women don't date downwards. To you now, let's assume that your net worth is $100,000. $100,000. Someone whose net worth is $5,000 is broke to you. I'm
Even if
using
he
a
can pay his
reference.
bills.
Even if he can pay his bills, it's broke to you. So what we are saying is that you weigh your net worth is $100,000 can never date a man that his net worth is $5,000. You're looking for a man that
Yes,
his
I
net worth is
can.
$1 million. Madam, is a big lie. It's a big fucking bloody smelling lie. That is why
I can
you
actually.
see that is what
John, I beg your words, I beg.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is why you see women, for example, those that live in Lekki will tell you, I cannot date a man that doesn't live on the island. I can only date a man that I cannot date a man that lives on the mainland. I can only date a man that lives on the island because she don't check say she they pay house rent of 5 million naira for island. She don't fit date person where they stay for year back when they pay house rent of 400,000 naira. It's all about your finances. However, if she meets one boy with the sell spare parts for Alaba for trade fair, that his turnover a day is 1 billion, she go that mainland because it's all about finances for you people. It's all about what will better your position at that point in time. And
Okay.
I beg you people constantly. Can you show me one woman we marry person we in better pass? Una never still show me. Una never still show me. Show me one woman we marry person we in better pass. One, just one. Most of these celebrities, all these celebrities that you people have in Nigeria, the reason why they're still not married is because they're looking for someone that is better than them. But if someone where they better pass, they're plenty way ready to marry them. But they are looking for someone that is better than them. They're looking for someone that is better than them. And please, when I mean better than, I don't mean these two people better than one that they feel like saying better than.
What do you mean? Which one is stupid better than again?
I know what I'm talking about now. Know what I'm talking about. So
I don't know.
if you look at it critically now, if you go abroad and look at the women that live abroad, a lot of them marry the men because of the status the man can provide for them. That's now why once they elevate themselves above that status, they divorce the man because
Oh my
they don't
goodness.
need
What do you
the
think?
man anymore because they don't need the man anymore. Once they elevate themselves above that status, they divorce the man. That's why you see a guy will come to Yankee or to Jand, be driving taxi, go to the village and meet the Neka, the daughter of the woman that sells firewood in the village, and marry Neka. When she marries Neka, she brings Neka to Yankee or to Jand. Neka will come and he will be driving the same taxi to pay Neka's nursing fee.
Mm-hmm.
To
And
pay
Neka was
Neka's nursing fee.
disappointed.
Neka now becomes a nurse and feels that this man is no longer in her social class. Then she now starts seeing this guy as a taxi driver. But when he was using taxi money to pay your school fees, you did not see her as a taxi driver. Then she will now say, he's a taxi driver. Imagine. Then
But
divorce or enter.
Mr. John, that is because a lot of Igbo men, this thing you just explained, Igbo men do, like Igbo men, you guys do that a lot. I don't know if you're from Igbo, but your name sounds like Igbo. Anyways, Igbo men do that a lot. That is because they think that Ngbeke is better than the one that is already in Europe. So if he backfire, that is then is on him because he thought, let me go to my village and bring the naive girl. And when the naive girl come
Madam,
to the Western
madam,
world,
madam, it's not about naivety. It's not
it's
about
about what
naivety.
then?
It's not about naivety. Listen, men, when people talk about alpha men, every man is an alpha man. Men are domineering in nature. Men want a place where they come, they dominate. That is why we have testosterone and you have estrogen. These are hormonal factors. These are hormonal factors. So when you're talking about dominating, Mbeke or no Mbeke, nobody wants an Mbeke. Nobody wants an Mbeke. Men just want someone
Igbo Igbo men
who,
believe village girl
madam,
is better because they
madam,
can. Mm-hmm.
why Igbo men believe village girls are better? For me, I know what it concern me for for village girls. Not because I'm village
Yeah,
girls, but why
it
Igbo
may
men?
not. Yeah,
Wait,
but
I'm
a lot
getting so why Igbo
of
men?
Igbo men
Why
do that.
why Igbo men believe that village girls are better? Is but village girls are the only ones that can command their respect on.
Thank you, because they
So,
want
madam, as a woman, what are you? So, what are you created to be?
to be yourself, to be who God wants you to be.
Madam, if you want to be yourself, go to the bush.
Hey,
Oh,
But if you want to be
please.
under the roof of a man, you are created to be submissive to the authority of the man. Let me tell you the hierarchy. Let me tell you organogram of life. A lot of you don't understand the organogram of life. The man, the children report to the mother.
Mm-hmm,
The mother reports to the husband, and the
mm-hmm.
husband reports to God. That's why if you go
Okay.
to ancient days Bible, they tell you that a woman does not ask question in the church. If you go to Igbo culture, a woman does not ask our ancestors questions. If you have any question for the ancestors, you ask your husband. You ask the ancestors.
Daddy Freeze, what do you have to say about that?
me, I
You are the preacher
just
of
didn't get
God,
the
the
learn.
preacher
You know,
of
I
the
don't know
gospel.
anything. Inside man, woman matter,
But,
I don't know
but it's
anything.
in the Bible. It's in the Bible.
Mm.
Let the Igbo call
Book
it the
of
Mm.
Old
Corinthians is
Testament.
actually biblical.
Let,
But
let the
many
Igbo call it the
scholars
Old
will argue
Testament.
that Paul was talking to the Corinth women who are very stubborn. The women in
Mr.
Corinth
John,
were
are you
very stubborn.
married?
Hmm?
Mr. John, are you married?
You want to marry me?
Aye.
It's just a
All right, we have
question.
a
I don't
lady
want
here.
to marry
So
you.
2 men, 2 ladies. This equation is balanced. Okay. My sister, over to you.
Hi, Jeff. How are
I
you?
can't even see how. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Hi, how are you, my sister? Hi, John.
Good
How are you?
evening.
Good
I'm
evening,
good.
madam.
Thank you.
Hi, Jeff. I don't know what you want me to say. You're asking, what was the question?
Can you date a broke
If
guy?
I'm broke as in money, is it?
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. I mean, like, that's not my priority, no. I can, yeah.
So what's your priority?
Madam, I have this.
Priority
Madam, I have this cousin in the village. He's a hunter.
is
But
his
he's very
personality.
cute. Okay, let me send
I
Can
him
don't
your
even
Thank
number
care.
now.
you.
you date a
I
hunter?
don't care about cute.
Let me
No,
send
John,
him your
I
number.
don't care about cute. It's his personality that
Let me
Obiagilu.
send
if
him your
if
number.
once somebody is
Obiagilu.
kind and nice, I make enough to take care of both of
Let me
us. I'm
send him your
okay.
number now.
Woo!
I'm okay, dear.
That's
Sisterhood
a
is
good
proud of
girl.
you.
Unlike Nene.
Sisterhood
Daddy
is
Freeze.
proud of
I'm
Daddy,
okay.
Daddy
Sisterhood
Freeze.
is
Daddy
proud
Freeze.
of
Unlike
Daddy
you.
Freeze. Daddy
Nene
Freeze. Daddy
Blessing.
Freeze. Daddy Freeze. This is
Dear.
To be honest with you,
be quiet. Madam.
my mom married downwards.
Madam.
If it's about money, but when they got married, my
Mm.
father was. But over so many years, but it's based. You marry somebody because of, I don't know, maybe it's
Because
now,
of
but you marry
love.
somebody, yeah, because that money that the person has,
Because of
and
love.
then
You love that
what
person.
happens?
You want to
What
like
happens if the money goes? The marriage
I tire the thing
ends.
time itself.
Madam, now let me tell you something. 90% of broken marriages is as a result of finances.
Wow.
That is in
90%.
Africa. That is
Madam,
in Africa.
everywhere in the world, go
No.
to courts. What you see mostly, if you go to a high court in Nigeria, ask them for divorce proceedings. What you see mostly is irreconcilable differences. Once you see irreconcilable differences, you know, say the man no get money again, the woman no fit take am.
Wow.
Because they don't know what to put there. They could just manufacture the word irreconcilable differences. Put there. Madam, that is what
I don't
it
know.
is.
Anyway, that's different from the people I
Now
know.
let me ask you.
So
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. I know people who are extremely rich that cheat, as in their own cheating, not cheaters. They like cheater. You know the animal called cheetah. That is who they are. But their wives will not leave them because they are wealthy. If
But
the only
are they happy? Are they happy in that so-called
madam,
marriage? Are
it's
they
not about
happy?
it's not about the happiness. There's nobody is happy in any marriage. A marriage is not meant to make you happy. A
Marriage
marriage is not meant to make you happy.
put mouth now. Come on.
A
Marriage
marriage
does
is
not
not
make
meant to make you
like
happy.
you don't have to be
A marriage is not A marriage is not meant to make you happy.
really
Well, for
okay.
me, oh, my
If you want
marriage
to
is
be happy,
meant
go
to
to
make
the
me happy.
cycles.
Wow.
Daddy, please.
If I'm not happy in my marriage, I'm gone. Are you kidding?
Okay, Daddy,
Like
please.
For me, I have to
this
put
Once
life
it
is
people,
happy.
too short.
Maybe
This
not
Daddy,
for
please.
life
everybody.
is too short
Daddy,
to being in a
freeze. Daddy, freeze.
miserable
Daddy, freeze. Once people
area.
start talking about happiness in a marriage, you are talking about only what you benefit. Marriage is a
Money is
selfless act.
happiness. That is not true.
Marriage,
Money is
marriage
not
is a self.
happiness.
Marriage is a selfless act. For you to stay married means that. Like the first, you think you're happy, you're not happy. The fact is that you and Taste Board have decided to stay married. Sorry, you and Taste Board have decided to stay married. It doesn't mean that there are certain times you provoke her and there are certain times she provokes you.
That with a
Of course,
quarrel
there's
does
no
not mean we are not
perfect
happy.
marriage.
If they quarrel, you're not happy. Nobody. If they quarrel, you're not happy. You
No,
cannot tell me you're happy
no,
when they quarrel. You
no,
cannot be
no,
quarreling. You
no,
cannot be
no. I
quarreling and
do
be
not.
happy at the same time.
I
You cannot be
disagree with
quarreling
that. I
and be
disagree
happy at
with
the same
that.
time.
I disagree with that, Mr. John. I disagree with that. Like brother and sister quarrel, right? You have sometimes you fight you have issue with your brothers, with your sisters, even with your parents that gave birth to you. It happens, but you guys will still or what is it called, settle whatever that is going on, because there is that bond, like there is that relationship and that family bond, whatever that is bonding you guys together. So there's no perfect relationship. That
Madam,
does not mean you can't be happy in your marriage or in your relationship.
have you
No,
heard of
now
this word?
come on.
Have you heard of this word, this phrase that goes this way? I cannot please you and displease myself.
Yes,
Okay. Do
meaning
you
But you
realize that?
meaning what?
understand
Do
the
you
marriage.
do you, do you realize that 70% of the times when you please someone else, you displease yourself?
Yeah,
But
and
that
when you
John, you
say
don't
Eh,
got
no,
in any
when
relationship.
you
Excuse me,
say no
please,
to
please,
someone
please stay
else,
with me. Stay with me.
okay,
Stay with me. Stay with
You
me.
don't got
okay,
in
70% of the times when you please someone else, you displease yourself.
but that it
So,
happens. That's what people talk. When you talk about comfort,
madam, I'm getting somewhere.
yeah,
I'm getting somewhere. So for me to please you in a marriage, I'll have to displease myself.
yeah, it happens. Yeah.
So do you realize that for you to stay happy in a marriage, the man have to be unhappy?
it's called
No,
compromise. Just learn how to
Please,
compromise. It's not, you're
please,
not pleasing
please.
anybody.
I
Just
need,
no.
I
compromise.
need, I
Marriage
need,
is
I need, I need, I need, I need an open-ended probe in this
That's
answers. Please, if you're telling me that I have to unplease myself, stay unhappy to make you happy, you mean that you are in that marriage for only yourself to be happy. You're selfish. You're not married. Marriage is not a place where you go to be happy. Marriage is a place where you go with the sole intention to stay married. It's a selfless act. That is why the
so there's
marriages,
marriage.
the marriages of our mothers
you
was more
cannot
successful
be used
than our marriages, because our mothers and our fathers came into that union with the sole aim to make it work. They didn't
because our mothers
bother.
and our fathers they tolerated nonsense that
They
we
tolerated
will
nonsense.
not
Now,
tolerate.
tolerance is a virtue that you can never have if you don't have.
Marriage is not a do or buy
Do you
affair.
know the
If
word
it's not
called?
working,
Do
you
do
go.
do,
If
do
you're
you
not
know?
happy in there, you go. You
Okay,
know,
madam,
you can enjoy your space
madam,
without being married. You
madam.
can
But
be
let me
happy
ask you.
without being
I want to ask
married,
you a
you
question.
know?
Why is it that when you're not happy with your job, you don't go, but when you're not happy in your marriage, you go?
Yeah, well, wait, so when I was not happy with my job, I go. Why won't I
Come on,
go?
sit down. Come on, sit down there. Stop that rubbish. Stop that roughly. You been left because
Oh,
your job was not paying
please,
you well.
please
You left
be
because your job was not paying you well.
respectful. Be
You were left because
respectful.
your
Okay,
job does
we
not
are
pay you
having
well,
a
madam.
conversation. Oga,
No, no,
please,
no, no,
we are
no, no,
having a
no, no,
conversation. Don't
madam. If you
disrespect me.
lying to me,
I will not
lying,
appreciate that. Please.
lying to me is you disrespecting me.
Lying to you how?
Madam,
We are having a
lying to
conversation.
me
So
is
you
you
telling
disrespecting
shut
me. I
up,
know
go
it's not
there.
good thing.
No, that is you
Madam,
being
I beg, I
rude.
beg, I
You
beg,
are
I beg,
being
I
rude
beg.
right now. No, no,
Madam,
no.
madam, I beg.
People,
Don't do
I beg, I
that.
beg, I beg, I beg.
Don't
people
do that.
change jobs. If you're
Don't
not happy with your
do
job, you
that.
can
We are
easily
having a
leave.
conversation, right?
Madam,
You
if you're
know,
not happy,
it
if you're not happy
depends.
with your job, if you're
Yeah,
not
you
happy, let me
can.
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. You come to work and your boss tells you you're very slow at everything you do. This thing you're doing, I need you to get it ready before 5. If you have to stay late to get it done, stay late to get it done. You're gonna be upset. You won't be happy, but you can't leave that job.
Why would I
One,
be upset?
you only leave the job, madam. You've not had a terrible boss before.
No, I haven't. But why? I'm just thinking, why would I be upset if somebody's telling me what I'm doing? I'm not doing. Well, it depends. People are different. Personally, me, I'm all in my mind. I always have an open mind. I want to learn. If there's something, I'm not listening to you to react. I'm listening to you to learn. I'm listening to you. I'm getting criticism, but
Oh,
not in a bad
Julio, I
way.
too like you.
I'm not in a bad way, you know. Somebody sending me a message. Oh God Almighty. DFA, you put me for Vala.
No. I did bad you. I did bad you. This thing where
Hey,
you see, I want to say something. Yeah. Everybody has a point. When you go and marry an Ubeke in the village, I was watching one comedy yesterday. Some Yoruba girl said, after you don't go do like dog, like they do a jobber wife.
Mm-hmm.
If you put Y and another G behind dog, you know what they talk. Say you did town, you don't use all the town babes, do like dog. You won't come go marry good girl for village. Who tell you say village girl no they do dog?
Mm.
You understand? You go there, go village, believe in say town girls they use cucumber. They say na cassava, raw cassava, 9 village girls they use. So you better stay with your Lagos babe and Port Harcourt babe where they use cucumber, where you know.
That the freeze not lie. I'd rather go to that village and take the village girl.
More village girls spoil, forget everything.
That the
They don't
freeze. That the freeze.
pass them around for that
That the
village.
freeze.
Higher.
That the freeze. That the freeze.
All the chairmen for village don't bench them.
That the freeze. I'd rather marry a prostitute from Portugal than to marry a prostitute from Lekki.
Why? What's the difference?
Because in Lekki, I live in Lekki. Everybody I know live in Lekki. Why will I working with a woman where if I carry past away a day, you can tell me say, this girl, that my guy, don't bench him.
So you go just marry an Olooshoo from Portugal and avoid Portugal.
Avoid Portugal.
This John get brain shower. I never
Avoid
think
Portugal.
I go like that.
Avoid Portugal.
Get one girl for my set that year when I did uni. As if that girl walk past, there's the minimum of out of 10 girls we gather, 7 don't bench them before. The remaining don't kiss. Maybe she did her cycle. Now they say they're not sick, but nobody say she not already give them. Some babes they like that.
Mm-hmm.
As in, there are some babes that fear go they catch you if you carry and go certain places. Make you not go jam the real owner.
You understand? That time for Port Harcourt, the girl what would do any of us we won't marry, we go carry the girl come where men sit down. Once you get anybody who sabi your girl, boy, you know they marry that girl again. You get one of my friend Izu. If Izu sabi girl where you won't marry, no marry him.
Which is who?
No go now.
Be like it all.
It all.
Mobe.
If you sabi the girl where you won't marry, no even make that mistake. Because so it's not about she being a village girl. It's about you will not want to go and be stupid close to home. You want to be stupid close to
But
home.
that Portugal Olooshoo, if you carry and call Lekki, before you know it, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 guys, as you dare your body now, they go they help you arrange them for your body.
That freeze. When I used Olooshoo as an example, me I not go marry Olooshoo, God forbid. I don't even see them as human beings. personally.
Some
I
Olooshoo
don't see
are
them.
better
I don't see them
than
as human
some
beings. I don't
a
see them
lot
as
of
human beings.
Olooshoo are better than all those village girls. All
Which
those
is
Madam, I'm
village
not.
true,
girls
though.
that you think they are innocent, like they don't know
Yeah.
anything.
Madam,
An Olooshoo, an Olooshoo that is an Olooshoo because of I can't pay my bills, I can't feed, is different from an Olooshoo that is an Olooshoo because she's greedy.
that the freeze
I
Olooshoo.
agree with you. The one that
That
want
means
to
Olooshoo.
buy
every
a
woman
Range
be
Rover.
Olooshoo then.
Olooshoo.
Because every woman will trade
Now you talk
something.
more. Now you talk.
Every woman will
Now you
trade
talk.
something to
Now
get
Now
you
me talk
something.
talk.
what?
Now you talk.
Talk what?
But Olooshoo, now Olooshoo. Whether. That if let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, please. If you are hungry to the core, say food no day your rich, say
Prince,
you
you
know
can come
see
on now.
you can
Come live. So
you cannot
let's
even
listen to
afford
you talk.
you cannot even afford a
Agbaya.
bottle of water to drink. You go agree, you go allow any man bench your backside.
No, God forbid.
That is to tell you the value you place to it.
Ah,
Any woman we because of favor, money, status, now Olooshoo. If you talk to a woman, they do like that. Now you talk that one, don't me talk. Olooshoo.
I didn't say that.
before
I say a lot of Olooshos are better than those village girls. That is what I said. I said
Madam,
some
any woman,
Olooshos are way
any
better than those village
any
girls.
woman where they open her leg for money, eh, is meant to be dropped in the pit.
It's a personal
John, what are
decision.
you
You
really
cannot
trying to
judge
say?
anybody
Wait,
because
wait,
of
wait.
what
I
they are
want to
doing.
end on this
You don't know why
bombshell.
they are doing it.
Hold
Is
on,
there?
blessing. Nene
Madam,
blessing, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
John, so what are you saying about girls with a bench come collect Lambo?
those things are not girls.
Thank you.
Those things are not girls. Those things are not girls.
Even
Whenever
they
I
are
see,
driving Lambo.
they are not girls.
What are they?
They are things.
You pay me say I know they see the other of my sister. Oh, is she still here?
Obiajulu,
I'm here. Oh,
They are
John,
things.
Nene
I'm
blessing.
here to say
I
again.
think before we
Yeah.
enter major problem, let us match break here. Good
Daddy
night.
Okay.
Freeze,
See
why?
you all
Why?
in the middle of the
Why?
night.
Why are you matching break?
Ah, I
Daddy
dey run.
Daddy Freeze. If I ever have a daughter,
Eh,
and my daughter, I will teach my daughter how to value her body. The day my
I
daughter
agree with you.
starts seeing her body as a means to gain promotion, finances. Any man can use that, do anything we want use and do. I disown that girl that day. If I ever have a daughter, I will disown that daughter that day. So those
I
things,
agree with you.
those things.
Yes.
You see, my problem is the way we support these things with impunity in this generation.
We are not supporting anything. I'm
And
not supporting anything.
and
I'm just telling you that
I'll say
some
this
village girls are
I'll say
not
this
what you think.
I'll say
They
this to
are
any
not
man.
what you think.
I'll say this to any man alive.
Mhm.
Olooshoo, if a woman asks you for money, knock and push one come off from your house.
ah, guys, we go enter trouble. Good night.
DS